something that I don't have, obviously. I got a Japanese card. Today we're going to be opening up more GameStop Power Packs. These are backed by popular demand, and when I say backed by popular demand, I mean demanded by me. I've been really itching to get back into these. I had a big eBay sale this week of a good card, so let's go gambling. I'm taking some of those winnings and rolling them into some power packs here. Me personally, I said I wouldn't be opening any Pokemon card packs in the month of August, so this is my workaround. I'll open them virtually, and they're not real packs, right? So thank you guys for watching. I'll be opening 3 packs in today's video, 2 $50 ones and a $25 one, and then I might even look at trading in one of my cards. This Japanese Squirtle here's been looking at me funny, but I actually don't have an offer on it, so we'll see. I'll take you through what the offers look like. But for those of you that don't know, digital power packs are GameStop partnering with PSA, and I'll click through all of these questions. I'm not going to go through them, but if you want to read them, just pause the video and you can read them. But it's GameStop partnering with PSA, so you can open virtual packs that contain real cards that are housed in PSA's vault in Delaware. And the neat part is you can keep them in your vault for no fee. They just hold them in your collection in your account through your PSA account, or you can have them mailed back to you. And you can get the actual card that you pull. So if you pull something sweet, you can either sell it right away to them. PSA and GameStop make an offer on your card right away when you pull a card, or you can have them sell it right on eBay if you'd rather do that. If you think their offer's a little bit too low, they make the whole process on selling on eBay super easy. So it's a really cool product. And again, I've got to stipulate 2 things. One, I'm not sponsored by GameStop in any way. This video nor I are not sponsored by GameStop. I just got into this as a beta tester, and so I decided to test it out to help them out because 2, I am a shareholder in GameStop. I do own a few shares. I'm definitely a small minnow when it comes to the amount of shares that I own, but I did want to lay that out up front. So they asked me to beta test. I'm going to do my best to do some beta testing on it, and I can make some content out of it to show you guys what it looks like and how easy the experience is. It's been super easy. I've had nothing but good things with this process. My pulls in the last packs were pretty mid, but the whole experience is super smooth. So let's jump right into it. They've got this little cutscene that entered where you're actually walking into the vault, which is a pretty cool thing. It's like you're walking into the push start arcade, which is a fun play on PSA and GameStop's partnership. Let's hop right in and see what it looks like. I'll shut up so you guys can hear the music. When you're looking at these packs, there's 5 levels: starter, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, from $25 all the way up to $1,000 streamer level. I'm not that crazy. I don't get the views for that. So we'll be opening the $50 and the $25 tiers today. They do have both Pokemon and football at this point. I believe they'll open it up to basketball, maybe something like One Piece, or different trading card games as they expand, but for right now, these are the only 2 that we've get. Again, when you're looking at what you can get, they obviously show the big cards. It's interesting, there was an Ethan's Ho-Oh here earlier. I wonder if someone pulled that, but it's just interesting to see the new cards that they have in here. The Ethan's Ho-Oh is actually from English, so the fact that someone's already pulled that, graded it, sold it to PSA, GameStop, and they have it in this vault already is pretty crazy. It means they're turning these pretty quickly, which is interesting to see. This would obviously be my chase here, even in a PSA 9 from the starter packs. But again, all of these cards, when you look at, they're obviously all close to $500, which is the max you can get. And when you look at what the actual chance is, 0.5% chance, so 5 out of 1,000 people are going to hit this. So very low chance. I wish they showed you every card that you could pull to kind of show you like how many quote unquote junk cards there are in here. But it's interesting that you at least get $5 of value. And that's the worst part about these starter packs, is that you can get up to $5 value. I mean, 40% chance you're going to get $5 to $15 is not great, but I had someone comment on my other video, and I thought it was an amazing point, is that in the Pokemon space, opening Pokemon trading card packs are inherently gambling. Obviously, when you open up a booster box, elite trainer box, super premium collection, any of those, if you spend, $50 to $100 on those products, you are definitely not getting at least $50 in value back, guaranteed. And that's what I really like about these, is that, especially in the higher tiers, the $50 and above, you're guaranteed at least half your value back. Still 70% chance that you're going to lose your money, but again, we're in the Pokemon card space. We understand all of this stuff is gambling, and most times you're going to lose. That's not why we play the game. We play the game for those 1 out of 100 chance that we hit something big. So especially here on stream, it would be fun to hit something big. So I'll jump into it. The $50 pack, I will do 150, 125, then 150. We'll go back that way. There's a lot of cool stuff in these $50 packs. I mean, even this card was one I just bought for my personal collection in a 9. So it would be cool to upgrade that in a 10. The problem with that is then I would have to upgrade the others. Of course, the Charizard here from 151 in a 10 would be insane. But again, so 0.2% chance. That means 2 people out of 1,000 are going to get that. So the cool part about the starter packs is there is less guaranteed value in that you could pull something worth $5, but there is a slightly better chance that you pull one of the big chase cards, which is cool to see. I think on that starter level, having a better chance to open something big is really cool to see. But then when you get to the gold, it's 1 in 1,000, platinum 1 in 1,000, and diamond again 1 in 1,000. But look at some of these diamond cards. I mean, Gold Star Charizard would be insane. Like, truly, some of these cards that they have here are just incredible. And, you know, some people are buying these and some people are going to hit. So the stories on those and the content that's going to come out of those is going to be so cool to see. But we'll jump right into it here. We'll get 1 pack to get the party started. And here we go, my first pack. Let's turn on some sound, see if it comes through. $50 power pack. Let's see what it is. It is English. Ooh, Ivysaur. Not worth $50. But a cool card. Again, maybe worth 30. I probably wouldn't even guess it's that much. I would guess it's probably worth 27 or something like that. But not ideal. I'm trying to find something that I don't have, and they keep spitting out these super modern cards, and that's the problem with these is, you know, they're buying all these modern cards from people they grade and then miss and then just turn them to PSA or GameStop really quick. And so that's what the majority of these are. But honestly, I mean, this card in a 9 will eventually go up, and that's what's cool about it on the flip side, is that they hold it in your collection, and I'll show that off a little bit later. They hold it in your collection free of charge, so if I think this card is going to be worth more than $30 in the future, which I do, it doesn't hurt to just keep it in the collection, sort of like a brokerage account or something like that. Wait for this to go up, and then eventually I could sell it on eBay, because, you know, this card in a 9 should be fine long term. In fact, I might even eventually be able to get $50 out of it. We'll go back for round 2. But they do offer a one-time buyback offer right up front, but they do also offer, we'll say hold for now, and I'll show you. So they offered me that right up front, but also if you put it in your collection like I was talking about, they do have offers that come through. I don't know when, you know, when these offers come through, how they determine when they send these offers, but this is one that I pulled in my last video that's been vaulted. And look, I've got an offer here from PSA, so I can review that offer. $27.36. If I wanted that, I could take that, and you know, I could take this $27.36. It would put it right in my balance, and I could pull another pack from it, one of the $25 tier packs. So that's kind of a cool thing that I think will be a bigger part of this going forward, is the whole collection aspect in partnership with the PSA vault and your PSA account. I think having everything here could be, going forward, something like a brokerage account or investment account for those that are looking for more monetary value from their accounts. And I think this is some of the most exciting for me personally, especially if you could trade with people or sell directly from it, which you can here. Again, if you clicked on this, it takes you here and you can sell right on eBay, which means I don't have to touch the card. PSA handles everything on their end. I believe you can do either buy it now or auction on eBay. I know you can when you're sending in cards for grading. You can have them do either one. So I think from here, it's sort of the same thing. And that's a really cool option, providing flexibility to the customer. And I think the collection tab will be the most exciting thing for me. Because again, I'm not too big on mystery packs, just because the odds are so stacked against you in general. So I'd rather be the house than be at the house playing. But for me, this collection is really the most exciting for me. So let's bump it down a little bit. Let's go to starter tier and try to find a shiny Charizard, right? All right, so here we are, $25 starter pack goes in. Gonna pop out. Let's see. I hope I get something that I don't have. Obviously, I get a Japanese card. Okay, the Espathra EX from Shiny Treasure EX. It is a secret rare. It would be the big hit of the box. It is a Gem Mint 10. It is technically $28. You know what? I don't want this card. It is a Gem Mint 10. For the sake of this video, I'm going to see what their buyback offer looks like to see if it actually if there is a fee. I think there might be a fee with this. I was going to say, because I want $25 back so that I could open another one. Although I am happy with the value, don't get me wrong. But let's kind of see what this looks like. Because there's a selling fee, this takes it down to $23, which brings me under 25. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to see. It's weird because it shows a fee here. I think on the other end, when there is an offer from PSA, I don't think there's a fee associated with it on that side. So let me see if there is an offer on that and what that looks like. If you use the card in the collection. If not, I will probably in the background sell this for $25 so that it sits in my balance so that I can do another pull, just because this card doesn't do anything for me. I pulled actually a lot of Shiny Treasure EX. I love that set. But as far as full art Pokemon go, This is not one of my favorites, so this one doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so it does show 25 offer received from PSA. Let's review. See, because now it says no fees. So PSA is offering to buy the card on your behalf. Again, we're testing this out live. We're beta testing. I've never done this, so testing it to see what it looks like. Confirm sale 2520. Card will be sold to a buyer that is part of our trusted network, but we'll accept it, see what it looks like. Okay, offer accepted. Payment will initiate shortly. Done. All right, so let's go back. Let's open another pack, the $50 one, my last $50 one, and then we'll see if my balance updates by the time that one's done. All right, now please, let's hope for something that I do not have. I didn't have the Espathra, I guess. Unfortunately, that was a 25, so that was my 25% chance, I think. So I used up all my luck on an Espathra full art. Win some, you lose some. But let's try the silver tier one more time. And here we go. My last silver power pack. $50. Let's see what comes out of it. Please be something new. It is Japanese. It is an Abra Master Ball Reverse Holo in a 10. Honestly, not bad. Only $31, which obviously isn't great, but a Master Ball Reverse Holo is pretty good. Let's see. Let's go look at this one. And interesting to note that this did have a fee associated with it, but when I went to the collection, the other one did not. So let's hold for now and see what their offer looks like. Again, they have an offer right away. $31. Oh no, this is the big Pokeball one. So what set is this from? Terrestrial Festival? Honestly, not bad because Abra's a pretty cool Pokemon, but again, you paid $50 for a $31 card. Let's see the collection. So now I've got 4 cards with 3 offers. And this is interesting. I went to my sales and it's showing me all the sales that I had. Like I said, I ran a test with PSA the last time I sent a submission. I had them auction off a whole bunch of cards for me. And as you'll see, these cards sold for way less than I would have got selling them on my own. So note to self, I'm not doing that again. But it's interesting that it shows in here that the proceeds are here, but it's not showing on my balance yet. So quick note to add here, I figured this out after the whole video, but I'll try to find a way to splice this into my other video. I sold the Espathra and I was mentioning that I thought the funds would go into my wallet balance, but because I had already set up with PSA in the past, with the last time I sent my submission, they paid out to my bank account directly through Stripe is who they use, and they had set up this in the same way. So the payout from that Espathra is actually going to my bank account instead of going to my balance. So that's on me. I'll have to set this up, figure out what setting it is to send that money right back into this balance instead of going back to my bank account. So it is what it is, but that's on me. I mentioned that I thought it should be instant, and I'm assuming that it is if you have it set up correctly to be sent back to your account. So instead, it sent it to my bank account, and that'll be there in probably 1 business day. If I remember correctly, it was pretty quick last time. So I just wanted to add that in there. Back to the video. That's all I've got. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry this video went on a little bit longer than I anticipated. This is a lot of fun. You can see how you're going to get a lot of modern and a lot of Japanese as well, because people have been grading a lot of those, and it's just easier to sell them off to GameStop, and GameStop can put them right in these power packs. With chances as low as they are, you're probably going to get smoked. But we put some money in the pack for later. We've got some cards here that we can sell if they ever go up. So I don't think this is the last time you guys will see me open some power packs, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. Have you guys opened up any GameStop power packs? Are you guys going to open up any GameStop power packs when it comes out of beta? Do you think it's a scam? Do you think it's fair game? I'm interested to hear all of your guys' comments, so let me know in the comments what you guys think. I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe for more Pokemon content. Check out one of my other videos right over there, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day. Peace.